I think someone of so players also FK, but alright. They're still trying to take it that much time as they can. Wow. But I'm not gonna call that 1 p.m. start time of the game is that early. Few of the European teams supposed to play. Oh no, we are about to change the game server or what? Tell me. Tell me what happened there. Why is everyone disconnected from the server? Does anyone know about it? Oh, what's happening? Yeah, probably a new game server. But it's just gone like Thanos. It was pretty funny to see. Like, oh, the CS2 thing, and I think CS3 will fix the whole of the issues. So forfeit because the TSM is too strong. We will see, mate. But I have nothing about it. Disconnected about new server still. Wow. What's happened? Did you ever see something like that? That was. I think we're gonna see that clip on the Reddit just like in a couple of minutes. Oh, that was interesting. And we got a new IP. We're gonna move on the game just with another 4 minutes delay. You know, we're gonna wait up to the 4 minutes. Do this reconnection. Maybe players will be a bit faster with that, but knife round just completely destroy the game. So I promise you. Oh. Do you really think that TSM really allowed to use their snap tap thing? I don't think so for that moment. After this long time discussion about that and Valve, I think if I would say it from the other company side, which is hosting the esports scene, yeah, Valve sometimes being that kind, but against the snap tap feature and jump throwing, I have no clue why they did that. Like they can leave it for the tournament organizers, up to them. Like if they really want to allow players and teams to use the snap tap feature, just let it them on. So it's just up to every single professional player. If you want to grow as a person, yeah, as a character, as an esports athlete, you shouldn't use it at all. But it is what it is. So here we go. Hopefully we're gonna start just in a minute. But I'm really sad to see how jump throw bind was pretty impactful, and now everyone's starting to complain after the deletion, yeah, of that. But it is what it is. Maybe we're gonna lose some kind of nades, but in general, I don't think it might change the rest of the gameplay on the Counter-Strike for nowadays. And if you remember correctly, in 1.6 and even in Source, we don't have anything like that, probably. I'm not actually remember the rest of the 1.6 scene because it was too far away and I was too young when I was watching pro matches. But in Source, I remember that there were not that much jump throwing things, so this is the feature of a CS goal. And that's all. So TSM, that is the last player. I have no clue how they're gonna try to be in time for the upcoming matchup. If this match will be delayed so hard, but I assume we're gonna have a 3 maps. So, another try to make that fake side pick round once again. I'm gonna bet on the soul by the city side after that, but maybe they're gonna bring some kind of surprise for us over that map. Well, Acreage is disconnected. Alright. I mean, it's not against the rules, but let's clean this message, yeah, because I don't really think that's in the Spain thing or disrespectful thing. Yeah, I just taking care of that. So taking up the city side, and TSM will be a take your side team. So have fun, you guys, on the stream, and the best wishes to the best teams on that server. Let's move it on. And let's check out that info map first of all, and remember, don't use hateful speech or disrespectful behavior into the specific player or specific team. Just read the chat rules before you see something, enjoy the CS watching, and let's start the party. So they are taking up this firepower loadout, but only with the one dual Berelis. And Ares Dodger will take place with a double kill against the Acre and Zyphon 3 from the start. And there is 2 more players above him, and Armand will hold up him pretty clean. And look how it jerks. Ares Dodger and Armand just stopped the whole TSM attack besides the B banana. That was beautiful. So, TSM, they didn't manage to get a single kill there. And anyways, trying to make that force up with the Tac 9s, the minimum of utils in order, but still fine. They are able to go up with a... But the tempo of the round, the idea to hold up the sides. So I'm not sure that Soul might be able to get these greedy out pushes somewhere, so they will stick to the banana side, and that's all. They don't really need to do anything. I don't think they might assume that force back immediately, but after the couple utils will be used on, they could start to think about it. I mean, like Roman, yeah, I know, but it's just following that pronunciation from my side from 1.6 CS, so it takes a long time already. And Nico taking over Story close to the mid area. There was a quite risky gunfight, and Banana is also under attack, but E-Jerks and Zyphon with Iris trying to strive over there as much as they can. Motiris is above a CT, and Iris Dochi is closer up. But here is the smoke. Crossover CT. Roman have taken them all, but not the rest being eliminated. And another support play for the Iris Dochi up to that boost. And Waldo with a low HP left against the 2 enemies. Will still let him plant the bomb, and then they will, but Motiris will win the round. And TSM, with their last bonus up to the 2.4k and the bomb rescued, I think that will be fine as a first buy, but only with Gallows, right? And the last money for this. So it's probably going to be another force back for TSM to no less, so to grow up their economy so far. Nowadays CS is pretty random game. You can try to make some bold predictions about the rest of the matchup, but you have to know that everything become possible. In CS2, we got a large amount of eco wins. Low tire buys also works pretty well, so become more and more inconsistent. But more confidence. CS online is a bit easier to predict. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. Like, even on LAN, few teams not perform that well as they used to be on the online stages. But yeah, eco round up to the 2K for TSM, holding up the AL still. They're trying to gather some information, but the enemies not even try to make any kind of pressure. Maybe they're all checking in and that's all. We're smoking AOPs. There's a reaction, a lot of nades towards the B area, and starting with AWP, and Jack9 with Motius on side will clean them up, but one by one till the end. What a rough gunfight behind that side. And only Armel versus Aker with a 23 HP left, but there is an hope. And the timing was missed up. And Aker will be taken down, and Armel will save that situation on, but that was a mess around the side. As you can see, this gunfight was pretty decent, I assure you. Yeah, FaZe versus So twice. Maybe the start of the ESO Pro League for Sangal versus FaZe as well. So I know that FaZe beat them bit later with a TO, but even youngsters are coming. And the Mongols as well, yeah. But I think Mongols really don't care about do they play online stage or the LAN actually. It's just their own passion. They're doing whatever they want, and that's it. 3-0 for the start, the low tier economy situation for So, despite the fact that 3 rounds in a row, but the last 2 of them were pretty dangerous, pretty close to the lose. That's why they're forcing to rebuy themselves every time. TSM sticking to their first buy round with the Nope especially. The maximum utility management for them, but their idea to play around the mid side against the Story Oppo will be masked for them again. And in terms, if Story not gonna miss that gunfight so far, and the flashbang usages turn that situation in more and more hard case for him especially. There is a molly close to the Kabi angle, and if Jerks with the Motiris in a great duo setup, and the same was happened to the A-Show, but otherwise Aker will be in a comfortable way to find the finish up that kill. And Motiris spotted this boost over the A-Link, but Zyphon will be more patient and more accurate with this shooting range, and Zyphon with Waldo will stick the play into the A. And TSM will acquire that side control with a flawless victory probably, because Mr. Roman escaping and trying to save his M4. You're asking for my original birth country, or you're just asking where I'm living now? Because originally, I was born in Russia, but last 3 years I'm living in Montenegro, so... No money after 3-0 because So experienced large issues with their money stuff due to the most uncoupled amount of deaths, yeah. Usually they're going to die after the 3 or more players, and that's why bad for the economy. They've been forced to buy the rest of the utils and guns round by round. That's why. But even by the city side, you have to invest more and more money in the rebuy, and only one dev will try to guarantee you good terms of condition of your economy buy. Just will take their time. And Zyphon with TSM, they took the first round by the Taker side. That was a flawless victory for them, so I think they will be pretty fine with that, and they will try to do something more about the A. And this time is not gonna be an exception. And Mutir is missing the fourth shot, and Stario will try to save him, but not for a long time. Nico and Zyphon will go into that by the couple trades in general, and that's gonna be the end, because Arman with the E-Jerks so managed to get a force back again. They will spend the rest of their money for nothing this time. At least they tried an acre. Spot the last enemy, Bobbin, close to the city sense, and that's gonna be 3-2-2 for that moment. TSM, they will set up their own economy. Their game plan looks pretty good above the A. I think so might go with some kind of adjustments towards the B banana, or a bit more impressive and a bit more aggro plays. Depends the eye. Maybe that will take place over the A house. Just a nearby feature. But we'll see. There's a Roman M9 Black Pearl. I mean, I don't know, because I'm not really following the skins of the players at all. Yeah, but maybe give a try to the another one, because the knife fashion sometimes become more and more modern tradition, probably. Yeah, I have to say that like this, but about our tradition for that game, TSM taking up 2 rounds in a row. They set up their good economy, but only for the start, and so are going to take their eco. The couple fails. I was thinking this flash was pretty fine with that usage, but he jerks and Waldem keep going in that fight club towards B banana. Resmoke of the city area will be okay. Zyphon, you might expect a guy over the side, maybe one more close to the charge, but this will lead to the second line and the Fontaine, and this church side also cleared. And arrows with the Mutiris. Oh, only Mutiris left. There was, at least he tried to get the long range gunfight against the guys close to the side, and Mutiris with the seized in close. Ooh. He know exactly where they are. And, that was precise a crouch play, you know. But for the moment, Story being outplayed by the Ikura, I would say. As you can see, Story is a main opera not showing in the best performance. What he could offer to us over the Inferno. Akon, meantime, by the Itaker side. Maybe also not right on the top, but still, he's doing his own frags with the knob, and that's pretty. That's the most important part of his own gameplay, so. For that moment, both of these teams looks pretty similar. Maybe it's all about the city side place and their economy, because as you can see, this roller coaster going up to the TSM for that moment, and probably so will be in trouble even if they're gonna win that round. It's gonna based on the amount of players alive, but everything is pretty bad for so. They really needs to win that round with a big amount of players alive till the end. Maybe they will have a chance to pick up an AKs or something like this. Meantime, TSM taking up the long control. At least they're trying to do that against the free people alongside EA. I'm playing way passive towards Banana. E-Jerks was thinking about the execution straight away, but it was rejected, so. and not a slow tempo. Maybe for the first time on TSM, not even try to make a fast execution. Usually then they are trying to commit into the 8, they're trying to finish up over the same side, over same way, but they could expect a little more above B side this time. And about anticipate from the Soul squad there, we'll keep going with the 3A TLD. Yeah, maybe after this utility management and the less than 30 seconds. Even after that moment, Mutir is still thinking about the A, and B fakes up, and Arman with a teammate about to lose the B side control in that low timing on the round. Look at this. 4v4, Ajaric's not supposed to get out that smoke a bit earlier. There was a time gap, but he wasn't used that on, so he's missing that time gap to set up the retake protocol, and so have to go up to the save with the 3-man again. Otherwise, there will be a huge issue with the economy and their money, even if they're gonna go up to the 3 guys saving. Will be on a not the best condition. There was a nice smoke push. But at least he was trying to do something with that completely disappointing situation. Because the 2 of B anchors now managed to get more than 1 kill. And even more, I think Arman was trying to do his pass, but after this great flashbang over the side, he was completely blind. And that's really nice that he got at least 1 kill, but overall, the plan was that 2 B anchors will stay on side as much as they can to let their teammates have a rotation. But this opportunity doesn't work. And a technical pause exit, so it's gonna decrease the tempo of the gameplay, but I think TSM are going good with their slow tempo as well. But Soul really needs to find their flow. They need to keep the flow of the city side, and only 5 rounds remain, so we have to bet on the 6-6 or 7-5 by the Soul, just as a maximum. But I think TSM still have a solid chance to secure the win over the first half. Because this one is gonna be another 2k equal with a couple saved guns from the previous one, so it might guarantee 5-3 for the TSM, unless they're not gonna do a mistake this time. And one more extra win against the full buy, and so will outgive a win for the first half to the TSM squad, which is also good. And you have to remember that both of these teams are playing on their more comfortable side, so TSM definitely should win the first half by the attacker side, but we'll see. Nico is playing about the car. Arman taking place close to the sandbags, but Nico was that close already. And another play over this side, not able to do something against that precise AK play, but Mutir steps into that smoke and take off Wild instead. And Zyphon forced to take 2 of them over the side, but there was that close to reversing the whole situation. I promise you, but Story will back you guys to the 2v2. He needs to reload. Molly used for the quantum hours. Docho will take the secret player instead though, so 424 and So are going to take that 2k eco with the 3 saved guns. On the start of the round, I was saying about TSM have a little guarantee to win that round, but mistakes could happen. Nobody secured of that. How they lost that was a straight BX act, yeah, and the great reaction for the Mutiris to have the B anchor. They managed to stop them by the execution, and the entire city side team was right in time above the city. So everything was over by the second, and Story will miss that principal shot. That was that important, that necessary to not leave that with no impact. But a few more players already close to the city. Mutiris with a low HP left. There's Dodger with Mutiris and E-Jerks will take them all. Somehow TSM were locked in that A short. And the Soul Squad dominate them so high over that area. I was excited to see that because there was a CT smoke, right? That was a single anchor over a pit and nothing above side anymore. And TSM, maybe they've been scared of that play, that rough play over the side. They were waiting for something, but so not even try to play as the first team. For that moment, they actually will. They're making that aggro play towards the mid area, and nobody expect that Mexico with the knob by the Acre, but Ares Dodge meantime taking Walde and Zach alive, and Story will save Ojux by the dab this time. Altex managed to get out of the apps by the timing, but probably Story could saw him, and that's why he will locked in this balcony side and 6-2-4. And so they're taking up 3 rounds in a row. They are back into the game, and TSM forced to take their first tactical timeout this time. Is it this first map or a second? This is the first map and picked by TSM actually. Yeah. So picked by Nuke over the second map, and the last one will be the Dust 2. I really want to see the Dust 2 actually. Yeah, if you're gonna use the maps or score, comment into the chat. Just look, take a look into the pointers. So the first pointer looking on the right and TSM on the right, that means that TSM picked the map. We have a So on the left. Nuke have a pointers which is looking to the left, so that's picked by So. Or just go to use the hltv.org properly. So, you know, it's not that hard to find a match page on the hltv and rescue and explore whatever you need. So Story playing above the A-Lunk on the Guardian way. Mutiris will try to help him a bit, because the last time, I think for the entire map for that moment, Story is not playing that good with the knob. He's missing too much shots. And E-Jerks with the mate on his back. Ooh, what a rough play for E-Jerks. And Armel was behind him, but 3 kills exist by the 2 deaths and B-side control, and even more Altex, 12 HP left. One has been planted. Iker supposed to play a bit more interactive. He's taking down Mutiris. And 2x2 that side. Altex needs to take care of Banana, but the timing is quite uncertain. And the Iker playing low. He spot the guy over city, but bullets just gone. Not in a great timing, but Aker was jumping. I mean, was hiding behind that pillar and managed to reload the AK and Altix also. Take care of Banana. And this moment, let them take another round. So, the definition of the round was beautiful. About 2 players more than 180 on Aristosh with Arman are going that good, and the only last round remains over the first half. That's what I was trying to say, like 5 rounds to go. And that's maximum, it could be only 75 for the SAW, and maybe TSM will acquire another attack round. And this could help them a lot after the switching of sides, but Arman not agree with me at all. Knocked down Nico close to the 3 over Banana. Story leaving the B side with the Nope to make a reinforce of the A side by the 3 players this time. And there is a Story with the Nope. He was missing every single shot over that area. I assure you, he never hit someone with the Nope close to the alley, but on the side or the B Banana. It was going good, so it's kinda his own challenge, and the B challenge is also on the board. Ika with the Nope on the first lane. He's a headliner of the TSM team, but AWP will not gonna let him play that fast as they should, and that's why he jerks with Mutirs and Arman will take them all with a double play, and the single lurking stop by the Mutirs depends on the time. That was a good half anyway. I would say TSM, maybe for the start it was a bit shaky, but they managed to get a tie. Even more, they're starting to lead a bit up to the 3-4 score, but so after a little technical pause, roll back everything, show us a great city side police, and now we're switching sides, and so will try to do their best towards the attacker side, and TSM by the city, so have fun. 3-man stack, and Valde charging the nade. Nico with a USPS and close, and Zyphon on the same line. Nico and Valde, what's happened there? Nobody, not a single kill will be quiet for TSM with that interesting setup, I would say. But the CS2 is not about consistent anymore. It's more about confidence, but you will never know. Will your setup be okay or not? We have to deal with that. Are there all Taiwan teams? Yes. Mate. It's really rough question. I think so. Could be above the Taiwan team because they're on the top 10 by the HLTV.org rating for that moment. Probably, if I recognize correctly, let me check this. They could be on the 8th place, yeah, on the 9 already, but you know. But in terms of TSM squad, they have quite decent players. But they're still on their path to find their own game. Maybe over that end of this season or just up to the 2025 year style, we're gonna see a much more from their side. But first of all, they need to start to win a couple online events. First of all. Arman stepping up closer to the A and the force back for TSM. Interesting flashbang towards A-Long to pick up that contact, but the rest of the A-Taker side team was about the A-Shore, and Mutira is taking down Zarf and another repick by the flashbang. Water behind the smoke, would anticipate the enemy in front of him, but doesn't help him a lot, and Mutira with the E-Jerks who will make a chaos around side the map that will bring this uncertain status for the game plan, and TSM will be so disappointed about the play, and bomb has been planted over the B. Aker knows about the guy inside of the A house. And Arrows Dodger just bait him twice, but it's not gonna bring anything positive for. So for that moment, and Altex taking down Arrows Dodger, but this hunting process will never stop or wait. Altex taking down the second player, and so they should be more accurate with their players alive. Yeah, they're missing up to the 3 players with that hunting. The pit. Maybe on the next round, so we'll be in a bit mess of the economy because of that. Alright, Mr. Palecki, I'm gonna ban you from that chat since you're not following the chat rules. Unfortunately, see you on the other stream. I'm not gonna allow any kind of hateful speech or bad manners words to specific player or specific team on that server, so not even try to apply for the unban lead. I think everyone, if Jerks taking double kill there, remember the time when TSM with the Astralis core in their roster was on the top. I think it was in 2017, not 18. 18 is the start of the Astralis era, isn't it? I think so. I think 2017 or 16. Do you remember Cajun B on the TSM roster? I think he was on the top level with them as well. But if we're gonna move back to the 2014 or 15 years, maybe not the rest of you do remember a Fetish. Yeah, he's also playing a Dignitas roster with a couple plays of the Astralis or TSM. Wait, before the TSM, will the Astralis, I mean, did the Astralis core play over the Dignitas tag? I remember the Fetish from Dignitas, but I don't really recognize about the Astralis core in the same roster with them. It was 2015, even more, maybe, even more. Remember when TSM was dominating LCS, mate? It's just another game, like, what are you talking about? But for that Iku, so we're going pretty good. They're missing only a single guy, and that's fine. 10-5 and TSM. They will have the last chance to do something with that, actually. Because 10-5 is not the end, 11-5 as well, but when you have no backup life, a backup round to do a mistake, it always makes a high pressure. I mean, they're in CS, LCS, well, alright, so. Alright, I got you. The second tactical timeout for so it's really nice to see that they're taking a tactical timeout, even they're winning so hard. I mean, out of 2 times multiplied advantage over the rounds. They don't really need to make any kind of adjustments. They've been only against the pistol round, force buy, and the anti-eco. So they could not even see the real setup by the TSM over the city side before that one, because that's gonna be the first buy loadout for TSM, and they're investing about the 4 players towards Banana. I'm really scared of that, but the utilities. It's all about the utilities. Make a high pressure onwards there, and Aker with the knock, missing the timing to off-pick this boiler. Story take down Nico over B Banana, and Aker will do the same mistake without picking towards the A short. Mr. Roman clearing this side, Molly is going over this side, and Molly used on, and that's gonna be a little mess for Zyphon. Fire in the hole. Zyphon without X over this side though, and only one trade included for both of them. So 11-5, and TSM, they really need to rescue that map. But how? They should do that. Their money about to go out again. Even with that, well, they've also been eliminated from that one. Only a single person have money to get an actual rebuy for that one. That means TSM could outgive another important round for Soul to make that game onto the overtime as minimum for Soul. In case if they're gonna lose up to the 7 rounds in a row. But I don't think they might do that, but it's just a CS and TSM taking up the second tactical timeout. Yeah, buddy, yeah, take your size, so moving that fast. They're going that good. And even more, if you're gonna talk in terms of the conclusion, yeah, of the price of the win over that matchup. Both of these teams already qualified to the playoff stage. It's only about the seed. The winner will be seeded for the second round of the playoff stage. The loser will be on the first round, but I think it could affect only on the place over the top or the lower side of the bracket, but depends on the opponent on that list. And I think not even Soul or TSM could know about the real status of the bracket. It's not being rolled in still. About the rolling over the map. 3v5 already. And so are going to take a 12-5 right here, right now. Altex sneaky big kill through the Mexico arrows, taking down Aker. Alex also eliminated. And Zyphon have no death kit to make that ninja defuse real, so 12-5, and TSM will try to use their last chance to reverse sweep the whole map, the whole result. They need to take up to the 7 rounds in a row. A long time road with the 0 mistakes. Sounds really hard to do that. And here we are, close to the banana. 2 Yonkers besides that way. Aker with the knob. He's missing the inside control this time. Hinade usage will try to give him an opportunity to pick up a banana. Oh, I mean, big banana control, but it doesn't change anything. A little boost over the long A's. I've on the top of what they have, but meantime, we are missing Altex close to the balcony with that smoke. Shift and Zyphon with what they have to corrupt their boost to hold out the A properly, but it's not that easy to interact with. As you can see, nobody over the side. I think so. Doesn't really know about this composition of A defense, but if they could, they 100% should be on the side already, but it's not happening for them. They're still being that patient, being that accurate as they used to be. I'm not against that, but time has gone and 30 seconds left. And that will be okay with that 3A side. Nobody over the side on Pete as well, so the 45A retake. And that's gonna be another mass round for TSM. But otherwise, they got a kill over the side with that entering. But 4 players straight away from the city stairs. It just takes down while this story will take 2 of them from the back, and Zyphon will trade him. After all, Mutis will take out that contact, missing the first gunfight. Zyphon 5 bullets left against the 2 enemies, and 13-5, and Soul will take their win on the opponent map pick with